Flashback, Episode 17, Justifying Self-Defense in New York City of Dis. We were at the top of a Manhattan subway entrance where Taylor had just beat severely and perhaps killed 2 police officers who had blocked our entering Manhattan, and alas, they drew their guns on us. So there we were. One officer's head was knee-bashed and then thrown down a concrete staircase. Another officer's head was cracked and bled out on the concrete subway entrance. There were no witnesses, presumably because the goons had chased everyone away. Ironically, I suppose, the officers had ensured they were alone without any witnesses, and thus they could be victims themselves. We didn't need to wait for any witnesses to show up, or anyone to show up and ask questions, for that matter. However, Katie ran to the officers to see if they might be helped or saved after suffering such grievous injuries. But no, they were both dead. They had no pulse. Their breath was not warm. In fact, there was no breath from their noses or mouths at all. They were definitely very dead. Katie yelled, "They're fake! Their badges are fake! They're not real cops! They're fake!" Katie looked at Taylor. "You were right! They're not real police! They were imposters! They must be bad people pretending to be police! Who were they, do you think? Why did they want to stop us?" I pondered aloud. Could they be mercenaries? Or could they even be cultists, just not wearing their robe and cowl uniform? I went on a funny tangent, I mused. Why would some cultists wear robes and cowls while others did not wear robes and cowls? These guys, fake police officers, were not wearing robes and cowls. So I further mused. Perhaps cultists are empowered with demonic, hellborn powers when they wear and don the cultist robes and cowls. Or perhaps they are just in disguise, hiding who they are, when not wearing a cloak and cowl, so you won't know they're cultists. Well, these cop cultists thought that they had things under control without their cultist power, being themselves not in robes and cowls. They were just brutes with guns. Well, anyway, back to our immediate situation. Whomever those police were, it did not matter. There we were, with 2 dead people in the subway entrance to Manhattan. I turned and said to the team, "Those guards were like goons in the Dark Ages. They blindly assault people, anyone that dare to seek to enter or exit their village during a widespread disease or threat, out of fear that outsiders might bring disease or threat themselves with them, like the Black Plague of Death. Well, that's an example they shunned and rejected. They even killed and burned people because of it. They burned people simply because they were hoping to enter their town." I said to the team, well, we had to defend ourselves. They were clearly pulling guns on us, and they were clearly working to protect Soros's penthouse. They may have been cultists, or mercenaries, or whatever. They threatened us, and they threatened our mission for God. I declared we were justified, especially given that we must survive to save humanity. The outcome was tragic, but it had to be done. I declared we were right. We were in the right. We were righteous. After my rah-rah moment, I shrugged a bit and said, "Taylor's words, she said, we will be hunted more than ever." Which now, I have to say, may seem like an understatement. I mean, we killed 2 enforcers. Albeit to save humanity, of course. But regardless of our justification, whoever they worked for, they will want revenge. on us. Again, I say they had it coming. It was an insane overreaction for them to draw guns on us. It was also apparent that Taylor had no remorse over her being forced to assault and kill the officers. Taylor did not have remorse over the outcome of their being dead. It was just a fact to Taylor, something that just happened, an event. It was done, something in the past. It was all just done in the line of duty. It was done in the defense of life and mission. And so, therefore, it was 100% totally justified. That's what the soldier's code told Taylor. And now, that is what it also told all of us. We were justified. It seemed to me that Taylor did not feel responsible for any wrongdoing, that she had no guilt or pause for any things involving her mission or her cause. Therefore, anything involving Sarah's quest as well, to save Mr. Lesky, or anything to do with God or the mission quest, were all automatically, unquestionably, unequivocally approved for action. Indeed, there seemed to be no guilt for any action to protect ourselves, or to save humanity, or to save Mr. Lesky.